My name is Anh N, and this is my TPSP project.
So the game material for my board game will be 25 green army pieces for the US soldiers, and 50 red army pieces for the insurgent soldiers, 1 fighter jet model for the US side, 5 bomb pieces for the insurgent side. Of course, we have the board itself, and then we have 3 flags, and then we have 2 Humvee pieces for the US side. So this slide right here is how to play / win the game. So the board will be 35 by 35 and 6 squares. The player controlling the US side will place 25 of their green pieces on their side of the board. That is labeled US. The player controlling the insurgents will place 50 of their red pieces on their side of the board. That is labeled insurgent. The game will start when the insurgents move their pieces. To win the game, the player can remove all the enemy's place pieces or hold the flag or hold 3 flags for 15 moves. The players can move 3 pieces per turn. Individual pieces / soldiers can only move one square per turn. If both sides get into a fight, when the pieces are 1 square apart, like when the insurgent and US pieces are right next to each other by 1 square, then they will have to roll a die. Whoever gets a higher number gets the other piece out of the game. Dice rules also depend on if a player is in the building or not. Alright, so there is special moves for each side of the board. So for the US, the player on the US side has access to Humvees and fighter jets. The Humvee can hold 3 troops, moves 2 spaces per turn, and can last 2 turns. And can last 2 times in a fight before the Humvee is removed from the game. The fighter jet can be used 3 times which is once every 5 turns. So after it is used, the fighter jet is used 3 times, it is out of the game. The fighter jet can destroy one square, removing any piece in the square. The insurgents have access to IEDs and provide explosive devices. The IEDs can be placed on 5 squares before the game starts and without the player on the US side looking. The IEDs can destroy Humvees and soldiers in 1 hit. And also, I forgot to add, the IEDs can only be used 5 times before it's out too. Alright, so for locations, the board game has a few locations. The list is the US base /US spawn, a small forest, a village containing several houses, a mosque, insurgent spawn, a small city that has roads and buildings, a bomb disposal site, and an insurgent hideout. Alright, so the locations add a thought to like a dice roll if you get into a fight on a board game. The 1+ thought gives the player in the building a slight advantage when they are in a fight. 3 locations being a small city, a bomb disposal site, and a insurgent hideout house the flag that the player must control from the other player. Fighter jets can still bomb squares, even if it's a building.